Was good with y'all? It's your boy AD, and to be honest, I didn't want to make a video like this because I'm not the type of person to kick a video game while it's down. But right now, that's exactly what I'm about to do. As Bandai Namco's Jump Force and Xbox Game Studios' Crackdown 3 have critically and casually, is that even the right word? Probably not. But anyways, you get the point. These games suck for lack of me wanting to use a better word. Cause for me, I grew up on Crackdown and some anime, so I know how hard it must be on those fan bases. And to be honest, they deserve better. Granted, Crackdown 3 is a lot worse than Jump Force. How would you feel about a character you love growing up, having a video game made about it that was just straight garbage? And this is me speaking as a huge Spider-Man fan, cause we've been through some rough games. But we don't talk about those. These games don't deserve all hate though, as they accomplish very important but like basic tasks, like not crashing, having multiplayer, and both developers continuing the lifespan of their games with DLC, which is downloadable content for those of you that don't know. Although Xbox Game Studios might not be continuing with DLC for Crackdown 3 because of the reviews and fans trashing the game, because that's usually when publishers pull the plug on a game, because it's getting pretty bad. But besides that, everything else in both games failed to meet or even come close to expectations. Before I get into breaking down both games, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you find this content enjoyable. I just said content like a TV spokesperson or something. Anyways, I'm gonna let that slide. Also, let me know in the comment section below if I'm being too hard on these games, because I haven't played either of them, just acting as a mouthpiece for the fans and critics who have voiced their opinions online. But also, I do what I want. So, getting into the better game out of the two, Bandai Namco's Jump Force honors the 50 years of weekly Shonen Jump manga, showcasing characters like Goku, Naruto, Luffy? Is that how you say it? Luffy? No, I'm pretty sure it's Luffy. Everybody who's an anime fan in the comment section, chill out. This game has a base roster of 40 fighters from a total of 16 Shonen Jump series. If you want to know what this game is about or plays like, it's a tag team fighting game that really looks amazing, with unique, flashy, and powerful movesets for each character. Getting into the reviews though, you can see why most Shonen Jump fans or gamers in general are disappointed with this promising anime crossover. I know I am. So IGN gave Jump a 6.3 out of 10, saying it's all flash and little substance. GameSpot gave the game a 7 out of 10, saying there's a decent story in Jump Force, but it's buried beneath the second act that goes on for far too long. And lastly, Metacritic's score sits at a 59 out of 100. I'm not gonna lie, it's tough reading off these scores because a game where you can put two iconic anime characters like Goku and Naruto against each other, you just would hope will be handled more carefully before release to the public. Even though some fans actually love the game and points out that playing online and with fans raises the enjoyment level of Jump to a whole nother level. But personally, I would recommend waiting until the price drops if you're buying the game just for that reason. One thing that I do know is that Crackdown 3 is by far the worst game out of these two, because of the dated mechanics and Xbox Game Studios putting out a game in 2019 that looks like it should have been released years ago, which is also supported by the fact that this game has been pushed back for so long. I guess it was just too hard for Sumo Digital, which is the developers of this game, to let this game go, as nobody ever thought this game was going to come out. But now that it's here, we realize that maybe they should have just kept it. I mean, if you enjoyed the first two Crackdowns that was released in a span of 3 years, yes, 2007 to 2010, then you will probably enjoy Crackdown 3, as the mechanics and graphics are similar to back when Drake was first getting started with his music career dropping So Far Gone. It's like Sumo Digital made this game right after the second Crackdown and just waited until this year, 2019, to release it, because that is the only reason I can think of that explains why this game looks so outdated. But anyways, getting into the reviews, IGN gave Crackdown a 5 out of 10, saying Crackdown 3's mediocre campaign with paint by numbers gameplay that barely evolves after the opening hours. GameSpot gave the same score with a 5 out of 10, saying Crackdown 3 offers some amusement but little in the way of interesting new ideas or fun things to do, while Metacritic's score sits at a 60 out of 100. So in conclusion, this game is beyond trash. Even if somebody gives you the game for free, this is what I want you to do: find the nearest trash can or recycle bin, because we love the earth, put it in there and just walk away. You'll be doing yourself a favor. But on a side note, you might be wondering why I always use IGN, GameSpot, and Metacritic for my game reviews like they're the end all be all, but that's just because I want to fairly compare the games that I'm talking about for the fans. So what's better than using the same company's opinions with my own unbiased, so you as a consumer will be able to decide for yourself if the game I am talking about is worth buying or not. It is also one of the many reasons I don't give a score for games, because 1, I haven't played them. 2, I don't base my score off other people's reviews, because then that would just mean I'm using their opinion and I form my own opinion. Like before I even made this video, I went and watched some YouTubers that I find credible talk about the game, and also I watched some gameplay myself so I can gather, but I haven't played the the game, so that's why I don't go into details and mechanics or whatever. I tell you what people say, and I tell you what the reviews are, and I put it together so you can decide if you want to buy the game or not. Because if it was up to me, I would trash this game a lot more than I just did if I played it. So hopefully you are able to create your own opinion, because at the end of the day, we're all just playing video games to be taken out of the real world and to be entertained. So it's not that serious. But anyways, let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoy me trashing games like Crackdown 3, even though not to the fullest extent that I could have went. And what do you want my next video to be about? Because to be honest, I've been playing Apex so heavy, I might just make another video about it. Because when Apex came out, it changed everything. And I mean literally everything. So yeah, I'll figure it out. But anyways, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed this, make sure to let me know by hitting that like button, subscribe, and share this with your friend, neighbor, dog, or just send this to the person across the street that loves walking into a store and buying outdated games for $60. Because without them, this wouldn't be possible. And with that,